This podcast is sponsored by Carrick Competitions. They're one of the fastest growing competition sites in the UK. You can win cash, trips away, watches, cars, much more. And ticket entries are as low as 5p an entry. And they also have some fantastic, funny videos on their Instagram page at Carrick Competitions 1. Go check them out, carrickcompetitions.co.uk. You can see the logo there in the screen. Yep. Hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Thank you.
This is gonna suck.
Well, no, because it started, but this won't suck. This will be amazing. This is episode 32 of Kitchen Talk. We're joined today by the wonderful James McKegney.
Hello.
We've been trying to get you on for a while. The things were in motion. The stars have finally aligned,
Yes, lad, we're here.
and I've got you up here.
Yeah, I was meant to be working today as well, and then it just got taken away from me. So I was like, "Oh, perfect, let's go."
You've been taken away.
Well, I was just not on the road anymore, and I was like, "Fuck yes, lad." I'm like the only person at work that, like, because there's so many staff now, nobody's getting shifts, and they're always apologetic, and I'm like, "Lad, come on, any day you need me to be off, I'm
I'll
not
be
coming in." Like,
I wish someone would take work away.
like, you get like 2 shifts a week, and I'm like, I want less, lad, if possible. I want just enough to get petrol and food. I don't need anything else.
And even if you don't, you know what I mean. Even if you don't have work, you don't need petrol.
Yeah, exactly. I was
It's
just chilling my boss.
Too sad. Well, I was thinking this the other day, and I was at the pump. I wonder, like whenever you fill up your car, are you filling it up to the brim, or are
See,
you putting in 20s here and there?
see, I'm a changed man. I used to put in every time I hit the pump, it was like a tenner. Sometimes I do fiver, do you know, and then pumps
Yeah,
will just let you do anything. And I've changed my ways. I'll go like 20, 30 quid now. And I'm like, oh, this is so much
yeah.
better.
It makes it. I'm
So much better. Why the fuck am I doing this the whole
payday
time?
when you fill it right up. Oh,
Oh, lad,
you're like,
this,
I could drive to Dublin here.
you're
I'm
just in the
back.
car like random, like fuck for no reason. Just like, I've got it all.
One day, me and my mate, this is when we were like students, we were fucking skint. And we were smoking fags at the time. Not like in that individual moment, but we were both
Yeah.
fag smokers. And he needed to get petrol. Three George Best £5 notes.
Ooh, right.
And we went
Okay.
out, and like you're not really meant to spend them; they're meant to be like a collector's item.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We just went out, got a sandwich, split between us, packet of filters. Actually, no, we must have got two sandwiches, packet of filters, and then he put a fiver in the car.
Unbelievable.
And I tell you what, one of the best days ever.
Do you know what? It probably was. Them wee days, our class, there was a period where both me and my cousin were on the dole. We were on it very briefly. Just after uni. Remember, we were just both on it at one point in our lives. And one of the greatest days was we went down, collected the dole. It's like 70 quid every 2 weeks. You're like,
Is that what it is?
it was
It's
that
like
bad.
EMA for fuck's sake.
It's fuck all. Like, there's no point in even doing it. Or like, because you have to go down and be like, yeah, I'm looking for this. So much effort just to get that 70 quid. But we knew we were going off it, but we both got it that day and just went, we were like, let's just go day drinking. Just went straight to the pub and just got smashed. And I was like, that was class, lad. And
Stay right.
totally abusing
Yeah,
what
the
that money's
system.
for. Like, but we were like, this is like one of our last times. Let's just get smokes and get drunk in the pub during the day.
You strike me as you were an Amberleaf boy, were you?
We rollies and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure, lad.
I could tell you do have like I could see you like you're vaping now, but I could
Yeah.
see you with a wee three in one.
Oh, lad,
Remember those?
the fucking they come with the wee filters and the
And the
papers and
oh
everything.
yeah,
Oh, dude, they were the best, man. What got me properly. I have a weird relationship with smoking. Like I'll be on and off it all the time. Like, even this, I just bought it for Labyrinth. I've just had it since. And when it runs out, I'll probably not vape again until
until
maybe
another offering.
the next gig or something. And I'll have like no real desire to smoke. And then I actually hate it when I'm doing it. But if it's in my hand, I'm like, I will destroy this thing. What the fuck was I even talking about? Oh yeah. But what got me into smoking was I was working as a stage rigger briefly, and I just asked one of the lorry drivers for a rollie, and he was like, "Here, mate, we've got loads of these in the thing," and he just chucked me like a fucking massive pouch of amber leaf. And again, if I had it, I just sat in my room like every night, just fucking toked away on my bed watching South Park as like a young lad. It was fucking
What age is
superb.
this we're talking?
Probably early 20s. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'd say
That's good.
young.
Is that when you started smoking?
No, man, I was like fucking. I think I started smoking at like 16. And again, it was a situation if I had them, I'd smoke. So I would just sit in my room at night, smoke a fag, just like smoke by the window would hit you so much harder.
Yeah.
I was
Trying to do it quickly, I think, because
Yeah,
you're
and
not
then
wanting anyone to catch you.
you come in and you're just like, dude, just like blowing. And then my mom caught me because I thought it was a good idea just to like stub out all the smokes in the gap between the window. And it was just, she just opened one and there's like 1,000 cigarettes in there. But that was a sweet childhood memory.
I think I got caught around the same age. I started on Sterling Fresh Burst,
Yeah,
and my man and dad smoked. Um, one time on holiday, and my dad had meant to be stop smoking,
yeah,
and they like told me to go play somewhere. Like one of the nights we were on holiday,
yeah.
and I came back to the table, and he was sitting smoking a fag, and I was like, "All right, puff daddy," which now means a completely different thing. you know,
You're gonna get oiled up later. What the fuck?
but I this is like when I was like years later when I was smoking myself, and
Uh-huh.
they had stopped for a period of time. I think my mom had still been off it from them, but they they were sleeping downstairs. I thought they were just taking a wee nap. So I was like, I'll take a wee thing out the window here. My mom woke up like a fucking like a vampire from a coffin, smelling fags, and came up the stairs and was like, "You fucking smoking?" And I was lying on my bed, and she was like, "He was lying." She says in her account of the story that I was smoking on my bed, and I was like, I wasn't. I was out the window, and then you know it's like when you get legs crossed, and like, how may I help you? Uh,
This is a totally natural position that I always lie in. You're just like,
I I've been like this for hours. I don't know what you're talking about. Cigarettes? No. But and then she woke my dad up, and he came. He was like half asleep, and he just took the fags off me. And she was like trying to get me off them. Give me, the Nicorette breath spray.
no way.
Oh, it was
After
fucking
like
wild.
catching you with one cigarette, she was like,
It
"You're
was
on the neck of it."
yeah. I think it was a 20 deck I had, you know what I mean? And it was like half, she knew I
Yeah,
was deep in the pocket of the tobacco man.
yeah.
That's a phrase.
Deep in the pocket of the tobacco man.
Have you ever had the breath spray?
Never had the breath spray. I've done that. I was like fully addicted to the gum for about 2 months there.
Did
That's
it make
crazy.
you hiccup?
No,
See, I find for some reason the breath spray give me the hiccups, wild, like
right?
really
Okay.
bad hiccups.
Insane.
And it doesn't even like make you. I don't think it really helped, to be honest, because you just taste it. You're like, this is disgusting.
Yeah, yeah. It just makes. Did it give you any kind of buzz or anything?
You could get lightheaded if you took enough squirts,
Right.
which
Okay.
is I found that in many cases in life. But I never had the chewing gum. I assume the chewing gum would be the same. It's like the nicotine in it or something.
The chewing gum is. It's kind of like a vape in the sense that it's nearly worse because you can do it anywhere.
Yeah,
So it got to the point where I was like, oh, I'll take this and wean myself off it. But then I was just eating the chewing gum like Skittles. And like whatever nicotine does to my body, it seems to be the substance that I get deep, deep into every single time.
yeah.
And my brain loves it. So every time I was like coming home from work, just being like, I'm just going to sit in the living room and do nicotine. And I was just like watching TV, just like, fuck, this is awesome. To the point where I was like, I couldn't even enjoy the TV show because I was like, I need more nicotine. Lad, I was fried out on like 2 mg nicotine. And I was like, I can't even tell us people. They're like, what the fuck's wrong with you, lad? It's pathetic. And I was like, so
James Bond would be a completely different film if that's what they were doing. You know what I mean?
we were just doing the patches and stuff.
The baby would have just been like crawling around on like chewing gum floors.
Lad, it was bizarre. It fucking properly hooked me. And I was like, this is way worse. Back in the vapes.
See, I think I could stop it if I wanted to, but I just don't want to.
Yeah, it's just great.
I feel I've got two beside me. Actually, this is my ma's one. In fairness, I feel the car earlier on. She's like, "Oh, you treat for me."
Do you know what the worst thing about it is? I've convinced myself that it goes hand in hand with like writing, being on stage,
Oh yeah,
and now I just can't get out of that. Do you know what I mean? So every time I'm writing, I'm like, if I have nicotine, or if I don't have nicotine, I'm like, oh, I can only write if I have nicotine, and then you just get in them fucking loops of just fucking banging like fuck.
see, I think it makes you like if you saw someone out in like a cafe smoking, writing, you'd think, cool fucking guy.
Do you know what I literally did with us last night? What was I watching? I watched The Rip with Matt Damon.
Oh, that new one,
Yeah,
any good?
actually thoroughly enjoyed it.
I've heard it tastes like milk. I heard it's very slow.
Yeah, it goes a wee bit slow at the start, but then once you get into it, I was like, all right, this is okay. For the
Mm.
first half an hour, I was like, this is kind of shit. But right before it, I was like, right, fuck this vape. Threw it in the bin, went up, turned on the Rip, and like within like the first 5 minutes, Ben Affleck smoking. I was like, smoking's class. Went down, took it out of the bin, just smoke the rest of the movie. I was like, what am I doing? This is great.
When you do see figs, like that is the big. I think that's whenever I was trying to get off them. That was like my big killer. Do you know the best way to get off them? By the way,
Yeah.
just go completely skint. Just go like,
Yeah.
and that's how I got on the vaping. I whenever I was smoking, um, the the 30 grams were like fucking 15 quid or something.
Yeah.
And I think I was a student at the time, and I was just skint, and I was like, "Oh, I guess I'll just not do it anymore."
Yeah.
And
But it works if you get them
yeah,
like 2-3 days. You're like, whatever.
I can do.
Like,
Yeah, I did have a vape to help me. To be fair,
yeah, yeah,
the vape, the initial part with the vape, it's like this isn't going to cut the mustard,
yeah.
and then eventually you're like, this is the best thing ever.
This is so much better.
Have you tried snus?
Yeah, also nearly ruined my life. Yes. This year was just me like jumping from there for nicotine. So initially it was snus, and that was so much worse than the nicotine gum. So that's why I got onto the nicotine gum.
Sorry, give us 2
Is this
seconds.
fucked?
Psyllium husk. We're gonna start again here. We'll go straight in with the psyllium husk because I'll try to recover the first 10 minutes. If not, this is it.
Right, this is the real deal.
We're talking about Manjaro here, folks, but the psyllium husk, I was on it before, and it takes a few days to sort of like kick in,
Yeah,
and then once it kicks in, solid as a log, like you're
Yeah.
dropping bombs, and it's pleasurable, not pleasurable. That's such a weird word
there
to
is
use.
an odd pleasure to taking a fantastic dump.
Yes, but not one that hurts.
Not one that hurt. Yeah, the ones that hurt are like they just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like that sharp pain.
Do you know the other day I actually went to wipe, and whatever way I turned, I got this genuinely horrific pain in like there, like
Holy fuck,
under my
right?
tit,
Uh,
and I was like, "Am I getting a hernia or something here?" Because that is the fattest thing that ever happened to someone. They get a hernia wiping their hole,
oh
but
no.
it turned out it's just I wasn't twisting my body enough. I was just getting. This is how lazy I
You
am.
weren't twisting your body
I
enough.
wasn't twisting my
Taking a
body
shit.
enough. I was just fucking trying to
Oh, wait.
putting all the thing into my like shoulder or something.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't just shit. It wasn't
I was like,
squeezing.
I didn't realize this was the method of shit, and you have to be like twisting the bud. So I've been doing it wrong my whole life.
A bit of a corkscrew thing. That's how you get it to spiral, like a Mr. Whippy ice cream machine. Oh, that's terrible.
No, I think, and if it's a particularly like, you're like, that was a fucking log, you do have to take a look.
Oh,
You
of
have to turn
course.
around and be like, damn.
You get
alright," you know what I mean?
disappointed sometimes when you take a wee look, don't you?
Yeah, and then sometimes you'll turn around, take a look, and there's nothing there. Do you ever
I-
get that?
Yeah,
And it's went under.
yeah,
Yeah, just straight away.
and it's disappointing, but you're also like, that was a good one. If it's escaped me,
Yeah, it's
good.
gone. Like the first time I had me, genuinely freaked me out.
You're
It's like, it's nothing real. It's like, what's going on? This isn't even real.
did I even shit?
I just had a fucking existential crisis.
What's the biggest shit you've ever seen?
Biggest shit I've
Doesn't
ever
necessarily have to be yours.
I've definitely seen some ridiculous logs.
I'll tell you mine.
You have a story?
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like,
What the fuck? Consider turning down videos that are using a faster encoding preset. Let me just.
no worries, lad.
This has genuinely never happened before.
How do you find doing the podcast?
It's good until this happens. Maybe it's because I have a second scene for the streaming thing. That was a ball out now. But I've just closed. So I had to set up 2 scenes, one for the podcast, one for the streaming.
I'm streaming.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
was streaming PlayStation like last week.
I must ask you about that as well.
I have
Actually.
a feeling that that was fucking things up. But the shit I saw was in. I was going to uni in Liverpool for a year. I was intending to do more, but I dropped out. But in our halls, there was like a toilet down like near the reception. One day I went in and there was a log thicker than this microphone.
Oh my!
I swore on my life it was like that.
Oh
I
jeez!
just poked up the top and I was like, that is insane.
You're like, I kind of want to take a picture of this.
I think I did. And it was on my old phone, and I don't have it.
Oh, dude.
I did tell a few people you need to come down and see this. It was charging people in and all.
Yeah, like one of those ones that just don't flush.
I don't even know if like a fucking storm drain would take it.
Or the guy was just like, people need to see this.
He just
I'm
left
just
it
gonna-
for
yeah, like
he's
some
proud
work
of it.
of art.
But you couldn't pick it up and fucking show it to people. You could have. You physically could have. It might have been too heavy.
Wow, that's crazy. What was Liverpool as uni destination?
Class. I was doing international journalism.
Right.
So,
Okay.
but I just wanted to go and do whatever, like anything. I wanted to do originally international business, but then things went a bit awry during my A level years.
Yeah.
Didn't get the grades, but went to do journalism, and I didn't realize how bad my accent actually is until I met like English people,
Yeah.
and they just didn't have a fucking clue. And it was all girls in my class, and only one other fella who was so like
Really? Like
yeah,
that?
I stayed because if you like fully dropped out, you had to like repay some of your student loan and all.
Right.
So I
Okay.
just stayed and fucking drank. It was a
Just
good crack.
yeah. Well, I think that's kind of what I did with uni. I just was like enamored by the idea of living in the Holy Land. So I thought, fuck it, I'll just do whatever I get into, and I got into marketing and just and every year tried to drop out, but the marketing, the woman in charge of it didn't want. She didn't like people dropping out. She was like, it would get to the point where we were doing so shit. She was like, if you don't prove your grades, you're going to be kicked out. And I was like, that's fine. I might just drop it anyway. And she's like, no, don't do that. No, you can stay. Don't worry about it. Okay.
What street did you live in the Holy Lands?
I lived in, Jesus, that's a good question. I can't remember. Maybe Cairo Street.
Oh
Um,
yeah, there's some of the there's some of them.
maybe I don't know, man. It's fuck. The memory's gone now,
Were
but
you? Yeah, because you live in the Holy
yeah,
Lands.
like it's very hazy time of my life.
We were in Ablana for 1 year.
Right.
Whenever,
Okay.
because I after Liverpool dropped out, went to did a foundation degree in tech, which
Right.
counts as uni technically.
Yeah.
So we were like, we'll get a student house while we go to tech.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
And we got Ablana, which is like just off Botanic, sort of just like in between Botanic and the Holy Lands.
Uh,
Still pretty fucking rough in fairness.
really. Yeah.
Junkies broke into our house one time.
Really.
Our mates were partying, and whenever like a couple of them were leaving, they forgot to close the door. And I was in the bottom floor bedroom, and I woke up one morning like 6, and all I heard was "hello." I was like, thought it was like the ghost of Christmas past. Uh,
Lindsay.
went into the living room. There's just this junky woman. She was like, "Oh, sorry, love, I got the wrong house." And I was like, "Yeah, I think I do." And like, I'm not confrontational at all, especially the junkies, because they're fucking
What breakfast?
yeah. And there was another one standing at the door, a fella, this one. And they started giving me some excuse, like, and like, this is what they said. They said these, like, black guys robbed their wallet and they thought they lived in here. And I was like, well, you can clearly see I'm not one of those guys. And then that was all fine. Nothing to get stroked because I think they were checking to see if anyone was in before they stroked anything,
Yeah.
which is very, very courteous.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
And then I like text one of my mates, the guy who lived in the room above me. I think he woke up and was like, "What the fuck's going on there?" And I was like, "Junkies are in the house." And then he had to go to work, and then he rang me and he was like, "Well, one of the junkies were." And this is like 8 in the morning now. He was like, "We're one of the junkies wearing blue coaties." I was like, "Yeah, what the fuck?"
They could have literally told me they were ghosts, and you're like,
Yeah, they could have been anything.
sure.
And they so he went to work and he's like, they're still on the street or whatever. And like later on, I heard they were like banging the door, and I was like, what the fuck? So I went out into the hallway, and then we went up to the top floor with the brandy. He was the one who was partying, and I was like, mate, there's junkies trying to get in. They were like putting their fingers through the letterbox.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, I know.
Like
And
fucking signs, like they just with a knife, just.
I was like stood on the stairs, like just froze, and I think I videoed it. Um, and you can hear me like just breathing and all. And then she must have like put her eye through the letterbox and just saw me fucking freaking out. And was like, she was like, "Sorry, love, wrong house." And I goes, "Yeah, I think you do."
Wrong house. So we're just trying to get through the letterbox. So we usually get in.
So we get your own.
Slide in, lad. Jesus, yeah, we had a few experiences like that in the Holy Lands. One time we had we got magic mushrooms. Tried them out briefly and then did them. We were on the top floor, and one of our friends was staying, but he was a pure dodgy lad. And we were like, "Oh, this is pretty chill. This mushroom trip." Next thing we heard was our front door getting kicked open. Instead of doing knocking, he just was like, "I'll just kick the door open. I'm there, mate." Kicked the door through and just landed in with like two women who we have no idea who they were, but they were just like also quite dodgy. And we just heard them like ransacking the house while we were upstairs tripping on mushrooms.
No way.
But we were too high to go down and do anything. We were just like, just lock that door and just let them do whatever they want, mate. We were just, it kind of felt like they were acting out the bad trip that we were experiencing in our minds. Like, this is like bleeding into reality here. And yeah, they stole money from us. They they tried to steal one of our phones and they stole one of the shelves from our fridge.
How did they try to steal one of the so many
They
chefs?
stole a shelf from our fridge, dude. We went down, like, where the fuck's the jam shelf, lad? And
Did they take the jam with it? Like,
it was just gone, lad.
oh, the whole
Like,
shelf.
the fucking shelf just unhooked and it was gone. But we didn't notice that until the next day. But tried to take one of our phones because they ended up coming up to the room with us. And when you're tripping on mushrooms and you're talking to somebody who's drunk, like they almost come across in your mind as like evil.
Why were they in your house again?
So this guy just brought these two girls over.
Oh, the girls were just stealing.
Yeah, the
everything?
girls were just
Right, okay.
stealing shit.
I thought the guy was stealing shit.
No,
too.
no, no.
Oh,
He
right,
was
okay.
well. He was kind of just like, whatever, going on.
All right, okay.
And but anytime I'm high on hallucinogenics, anybody who's drunk, my mind kind of perceives them as evil. I don't know why, dude. And they were just in the house, and I was like, oh, these dolls are evil. And then at one point, Finny was just like, oh, where the fuck's my phone? And we were looking all around the room for ages. These two girls just sitting on the bed. And then we rang it, and she was like, started ringing in her top. And he was just like, what the fuck are you doing? She was like, oh, sorry, I got there.
What the fuck?
I know, it was crazy, lad.
There was one, we were walking home, I can't remember where it was from, but it was from the town, and we were walking up Botanic, and it was like Wolseley Street, I think it is. And it was me and my friend Stephen, and I think we were on the E's, to be honest. And this woman, and you know when you're like that way, then you're like, oh,
Yeah.
This woman came up, and she was quite clearly like blocked, but also like crying. She was like, "You need to help me kick my door in," and we were like, "Chance for it," and we were like, because she just seemed sketchy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the substances or or what, but there was something not like
I
off
think
with
you
it.
can pick it up when you're on those things.
Yeah,
Like, do you know what I mean?
it's like a sixth sense.
Yeah, like you get that sense.
But she was like in like hysterics, like asking us to come kick her door in, and I can't remember why. But like we were just like, no, we're not doing that at all. Go somewhere else.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Surely there's someone. Oh, you didn't do it in the end. Up.
No fuck. We were like, so we just kept walking.
Definitely not her house. Like, yeah,
that's what we were thinking.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
were like,
for sure.
And Stephen said to me, he was like, if we kick our door in, there's going to be 3 men with hammers waiting for us.
For sure. Fucking hell. No, man. Yeah, but living in Belfast was a wonderful time. I'm back in Mahara now, and I've just decided that I'm never going to be able to afford a house.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to turn my room into an apartment. Just stick a lock in the door. Get like a coffee machine with money for
Just in a full studio.
This is an apartment, lad. I live here now. It's like a letterbox in the door and shit. It's gonna be great.
I quite like that idea.
Yeah, I think it's pretty.
Get a wee shower built in and all.
Lad, just everything at the once.
How big's your room?
Do you know what? It's probably about the size of this kitchen, to be honest. But I'm just gonna cram everything into it. Like
it'd be like one of those Japanese apartments. You ever seen those?
No, I haven't actually. No.
It's like they just like fucking. It's like and they are cheap as fucking in Japan, in fairness. But it's basically just like everything in one room.
Everything folds out into something else. Yeah,
and it's like your sink folds into your shower.
Fridge just toppled down. You're like, it's a bed.
It's the bed. At least it would be cold in the summer.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be fucking
the Japanese
nice.
people, they know what they're doing. Like.
And to be fair, a room this size is like a full apartment in Dublin.
I know it was like there's like Twitter pages for them for like the shit like properties. And it's like how much they're going for, and it's literally just like 2 square meters. Like, yeah, £2,000 a month.
Yeah. I know, it's like fucking naturist fucking. It'll be like tent poles. They'll be like, oh, that's actually an apartment, but it's kind of like blended into the nature around it. It's amazing. It's very modern. Like it's just tent poles.
There was one that was like a shed attached to someone's house.
Unreal.
See, I couldn't do this now. Do you ever see like the house share things where you just go and like live around with people?
Yeah, I think we've got beyond that age, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm beyond it. Then, like, because I have thought about that too. I was like, I could move out and just live with randomers, and I'm like, I've just got beyond the point of trying to exist with someone I don't really know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Even your mates, like you move in, it's a completely different story.
Yeah,
you see sides of each other that
you don't like.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's either I'm living in this house in Mahara or I'm getting an apartment by myself eventually.
How much? What are we talking for apartments these days?
Do you know what? In Mahara, you can get them for like $450 a month, like a full blown apartment. But they're all taken. So as soon as that becomes available, that's the plan. But in Belfast, like minimum 700.
Jesus wept.
Sometimes even for a room, it's like 600 in a shared
for a shared room.
Yeah, it can be like
not shared room. It'd be insane if you're just living with some guy.
Oh, I couldn't do it. No, I'm beyond it, lad. Just accept it. It's probably not happening in our lifetime. Like,
No, it's like so. I'm so far removed from being able to buy a house, and I've got mates who do have houses,
yeah, it blows my mind.
and I think like, why have you got your life so together?
I
It's
know,
actually a wee
man.
bit cringy to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. Like,
What are you
calm the
doing with
fuck down.
yourself?
Like, Jesus
Who do you
Christ.
think you are?
With your fucking one fucking bedroom, you're with a coffee machine in your house, lad. Get fucking better.
I was living with my neighbour bought a house. The podcast I've got through. He he bought a house. I was living with him, and then I moved back because I was like, "This is just too expensive. I just need to go back to my
Yeah.
wife's." Because I had to come back and forth to like get her to do my washing. And I was like, "Why not just
Why not just stay?
bring the washing here
Yeah.
and stay with it?"
Mm-hmm.
And one night we were having a party in his house. This is recently enough, and I went up to go like meet someone at the top of the road because they were getting a taxi and they didn't know where they were going. And this is like 2, 3 in the morning, and a dog out of nowhere just appears,
All right.
a big Labrador, and I'm like,
That's mystical.
yeah.
I like that shit.
And like I looked about, there was nobody about, and I was like, I'll take this dog in. And obviously, the guy who brings a dog into a party is always going to be the favorite. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah, you're a legend. Like,
Everyone was loving him, and then we like messaged all these Facebook pages for like the missing dog or whatever.
mm-hmm.
They put up posts. No one claimed that came to reclaim this dog,
Really,
so now he just has a dog.
fucking
Yeah, and I
unbelievable.
feel like the dog's like uncle or something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Go and check up on it, see how it's getting on. I love that shit though. But yeah, landing to a house party with a full blown Labrador of all dogs.
When you've been there previously, like I was there for multiple hours before that, and then I go out and then I come back with a dog. It's like, is this who you were
It's
bringing in
like,
the taxi?
it's like that's legendary party behavior. It's like
No,
what is your life is pure like fucking adventure, lad. Just landing back with a random
a
animal.
dog.
Just like yeah, just
Well,
animals
the
just
best
follow me
part was
home, lad.
trying to guess the name of him.
Oh yeah,
Didn't
oh
get
yeah,
it.
didn't get it.
It was called Rex. We found out from a vet. Like he took it to the vet, and like they were like, yeah, we did try. Well, he tried to find the owner as best as possible. Like
Yes,
the vets can't give out their phone number or anything, which seems counterproductive. And why you even have a phone number there? Um, but they oh no, they did give out the phone number. It's the address they can't give out.
yeah.
Um, the both phone numbers disconnected. So like the dogs, and it's called Rex. So the
It's
dogs, have,
abandoned the dogs and changed numbers.
yeah,
Fuck, dude.
they got his balls cut off. Like Luke technically, like it fully has the rights to the dog now. Don't like the way I
Unbelievable.
said that because that makes it sound like he's a slave or something.
He can make it do whatever he wants, lad.
See the peanut butter in his house.
He loves peanut butter, man. Fucking hell. No, yeah, man. I always think being a vet would be a crazy job because, like, last time we had our wee dog was sick and so disconnected. Obviously, when they have to put dogs down and shit,
Yep.
it must just be so disconnected from how sad that is.
I think it still affects them though. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It
well, yeah,
definitely would.
probably. But we just brought ours and we are like, yeah, her legs seem to be going, and she's like, I should probably like eventually need to go. She's like, just do it now for you if you want. We're like, no, 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 give us a fucking minute, like we're gonna take her home. She's like, all right, fuck
Just when they put the pillow away.
it. She's like, oh, the speed. Fuck. Like that South Park episode when they dress Butters up as a dog, and the vet comes to put him down, but they break him out, and he's like, comes in with a syringe. He's like, oh, where'd he go? He's like, ah, well, I'll just put one of these other dogs down. just goes to another dog, just puts it down.
Have you had one put down before?
Yeah, we got our wee dog put down fucking years ago now, but it kind of like revealed to our family dealt with what certain ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she was put down. It was me, my mom, my dad, two of my sisters, and after she died, obviously she just released her all the piss in the world, lad. Just the most piss I've ever seen in my life. Just started. It was pretty comedic, like to be honest. The vet put her down. Everyone was silent, and then slowly just pissing all over the floor, and everyone was just kind of staring at our dog pissing. My mom, my sister started crying, and me, my dad, and my other sister were just pissing ourselves. So this has like been a really revealing moment. This is how
Yeah.
we deal with trauma in this house.
Just seeing a dog die and just
Just
piss
pissing.
endlessly.
Yeah, man. Some of the stuff you can see in this life is truly great. Like,
It's weird the way like what you said about vets. Like they don't talk about nurses the same way. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
how do you mean?
Like a vet, you're like, oh, I couldn't do that. Like they look after all the sick animals that
Yeah,
put them
yeah.
down and everything. Like a nurse is like that's your granda.
Like, fuck killing the world.
I can give a fuck. Not the dog.
There is something. I think we just feel. I think humans, we just know we're all cunts. And we're like,
Yeah, dogs are
we all just need
pure.
put down. Like,
Are you a dog man or a cat man?
do you know what? I would say dog man, but the older I get, I'm neither. I don't want
Either
any. I don't
really?
want any pets, dude.
Not in your studio.
maybe eventually, right? But see now the idea of having a dog and like I don't even know how people have children because if I'm eating food and the dog's there, I'm like, fuck off, man. It's like you need walked every day. Are you serious? I'm like, this is too much. This is too much pressure for me. Like, but at least with a dog, you can put it out the back
I
garden.
think you say put it down.
Yeah, yeah. With a dog, you need to put it down.
We can put a child in the back garden as well.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, maybe some ramifications, but yeah. No, would you be a dog man?
Oh yeah, big dog man, and I do like cats.
Yeah, I like cats,
I
but
think if I like if I was in an if I was living in an apartment or something and they were like you can only have a cat, you can't have a dog. I'm like, yeah, I'll have a cat then. You know,
yes,
but like if I have
I
a
want
choice,
something.
yeah, a bit of company like a hamster or whatever. I like most animals. I think.
I would be in a. Do you know? I think I'm more of a. I'm becoming a plant guy. I got a plant.
Really?
Yeah, I got one plant in my room, and I was like, "This is bizarre. It kind of feels like a person in my room." You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know if it's kind of nice. I don't have to really do anything, but it does feel bizarrely
What
like
kind of plant is it?
it was a spider plant.
Oh, I don't like the name of it.
Yeah, no, they're kind of creepy looking as well.
Oh, I've seen those. They've got the long
Yeah, dude.
green things,
Yeah, and it was
leaves,
so bizarre because I genuinely was like, I kind of feel like that's a
like watching
guy
you.
in my room.
Like, what if you're like getting changed on? You're like, oh, it's watching
This
me.
plant knows, lad. Yeah, because I've like read so much stuff about like how aware plants are. Like,
I
it's
think
a living thing in my room. I don't like that. It's creepy out,
I think
actually.
I
Not
would like
okay.
a bonsai tree.
Yeah, dude, we
I like a
that tree.
bonsai
That is
or
zen in your life.
yeah, a bit of cacti going.
Yeah. Oh, well, we cacti.
Look, because I think they're generally low maintenance.
Yeah, it's like a squirt of water once a month.
Yeah,
That's literally it.
I
Yeah.
would still forget. I think.
Kill the cactus.
Well, they say you should have like plant before you have a dog. I think.
Is that what it is? And if you can't maintain the plant's life,
Yeah, don't get a
you've no
dog.
hope for a dog.
Venus flytrap. That's one I would like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because like I know there's a guy I see and he feeds crickets and you can see like how it works and everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put live ones in, which I think is a bit
It's just a
much.
bit, yeah.
But at the same time, it's like why not?
Why
Yeah,
not?
you're feeding a plant. It's the natural ecosystem.
Yeah, that's true, actually, to be honest. And you know what? Actually, that reminds me, I got into a weird YouTube rabbit hole, and it was just like, this is what it looks like when the spider this random Casper fights. And it's just horrifying to
Yeah.
watch, dude. It's
Who
just these
won?
two. I think it definitely was the spider. It was like a big fucking grasshopper, one of them like frizzy
Like
looking
a
ones.
mantis.
Yeah, it might have been a
Praying
mantis actually.
mantis.
Yeah, it was like mantis versus random
Yeah,
animal,
yeah.
and it was the most disturbing
They
thing ever.
just have like an arena for them,
Yeah,
like
like oh
Beyblades.
man, it's fucking horrifying, dude.
There's one I've seen, and it's a guy has a pet octopus,
Okay,
and he feeds it like what he'll do is he'll put a crab in a jar, close the jar,
I've
and
seen
then
this.
the octopus knows how to open jars.
Pure torture, like, do you know what I mean?
Because the crab's like, oh yeah, I'm pretty safe. I'm in a jar here, and then
Next,
this fuck. Imagine looking up and there's just fucking tentacles coming for you.
just second. Oh man, life is fucked,
Because
man.
you know, like you've got impending doom, and like you're like, I hope the fuck this guy can't work out how to open this thing.
Yeah. No man, that's fucking terrifying to me.
I would like a fish. I think I would be a fish guy.
Were you big going to the Chinese restaurant as a kid and there being a fish tank?
Never been to one, but I would like to.
Yeah.
I would like. Did you get to pick your fish or this
No, it's just like
decoration?
pure decoration, but that was one of the proper joys. I never see it anymore, but when I was a
Yeah,
kid, it seemed to happen all the time.
there used to be in like years and years ago when I was like 6 or something. There was a goldfish shop like beside my house,
Yeah.
and I remember going in there a couple of times and just looking at all the fish, and they just had like walls of fish,
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
was pretty cool. Like,
Yeah, what the fuck? Where have goldfish went, lad?
where do you get them? And see, whenever I see people who have videos of like I see videos of people who have goldfish, they don't
Yeah,
look the same as the goldfish I had.
yeah, what?
They're like big fucking things now.
I feel like goldfish used to be everywhere when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
low maintenance. Like the food stinks. I remember the food fucking smelt.
Yeah, we used to have goldfish in a tank in our kitchen, and it kind of put me off them because you'd be eating and they'd just be like swimming with a string of shit. Like, what's up with this animal? Like, does anybody actually want this in the house?
I remember picking them up and all. I think I might have like fucking I dropped one on the carpet or something before,
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
which is a bit evil. But I was 4 or something. You
I
know.
think getting like pet fish as a kid is like your first
Like,
kind of
let's see if this guy's gonna be a serial killer.
yeah. Let's see how fucked up this kid is.
Yeah,
Like, let's see if they can like practice morality and stuff. And 99% of kids can't.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, what happens if I was to beat this today?
What happens if we just fucking chuck this across the room at each other for half an hour? Oh my god, it's dead. What? Yeah, it's like And then I think from that, either you grow to learn not to fuck up shit like that, or you're just like, that was sick.
Yeah, you're like,
Let's
actually, let's try to cap this
let's turn this
time.
up a notch. Do you know what I mean?
Because most serial killers, like you do hear about them, like their childhoods and they're like skinning cats and everything, and you're
Yeah.
like, surely someone intervened at one point and
Yeah,
was like, let's stop this guy.
that's what I watched in that Dahmer. Was it Dahmer?
Yeah, I
The
didn't watch it.
series. Well, that's kind of what
He
happened.
was killing. Yes, he was killing
So
cats. No, in
so
his
his
wee.
hobby, like his parents thought he was a wee bit weird, and then he got really into like finding animals on the side of the street, and, like skinning them and doing taxidermy and stuff. And they were just so relieved they had a hobby, and they were like, you know, what, just let's encourage this hobby.
But then I remember it now. They found out that it was like it started with like already dead animals like roadkill and all, and then it was like people's cats were going missing and stuff, and they were like, why does that one look
This,
pretty fresh?
yeah, what's our knife on that one? It's like, but yeah, no, that'd be concerning for me. I feel like if I had a kid doing that, I'm like, with this is upsetting. Like,
I had seen whenever I used to have a dog, a Westie Riley, brilliant dog.
oh, nice.
I was walking him one day, and my neighbor, my like not here, but like where I used to live, a couple of doors. The cat used to, there was like a big field at the back of the house, and I used to walk it along the road. And there was these guys out
Walk
with
the cat?
no, I was walking my dog.
Oh,
No,
right,
the
sorry,
cat,
sorry.
the cat was just free roaming.
Right, okay.
These there was these two fellas like walking these beagles, and I just saw my neighbor's cat just get mauled to death by these two
Holy
beagles.
shit.
And then they were like, "Oh, we haven't seen fucking Tilly in a while or something." I was like, "Yeah, it's the cat." But then I was like, "Are they going to assume that I killed the cat?" you know.
Actually, what are you saying in that situation? Like,
I watched your cat die.
Yeah.
Like, did you not do anything? What do you want me to do?
or even if you're just like, "Do you know what? Maybe it's best you just let it go. Like, why? What do you know, mate?
That's the thing about outdoor cats as well. It's like you're always running the risk of your cat just fucking getting hit by a car or something.
Yeah. Yeah,
Keep it inside.
Yeah, would you be an indoor cat person?
Yes, because I find outdoor cats are pretty fucking. There used to be one next door here. Used to have a ginger one, and it was a cunt. It used to sit on the bin, and I remember like trying to like throw stuff out into the bin, and like go to stroke it, and it would just bite you, and you're like, why? Like you're on my bin, fuck off. But
Yeah,
now,
fucking attitude of cats.
them two who live there now, they have indoor cats. One's a big white fluffy thing, unbelievable, and they have like a playground at the back for it. It's
Unbelievable.
like a big cage with like fucking climbing apparatus for them,
Unbelievable.
and you can see them like sometimes I look out my window and I'll see them like playing with the cats out in the back garden. I think it's very nice.
That's very wholesome.
Well, and one of them got into our garden before, and they were like up the side there, and that's where I parked my car, and I got out, and I was like, "You all right?" And they were like, "Yeah, our cat's just in your back garden." And I was like, "Do you want me to go get it?" And they're like, "Nah, it's alright. It'll come back eventually." It's like if you're so sure, like fine, but I don't mind going to lift them.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could lift it. Like you don't want to lift on someone else's pet.
Yeah, no, cats kind of freak me out. I just don't like touching them really anymore.
You don't know what they're thinking
That's what I mean, lad. They're very shifty to me.
anymore. What happened? When did it change?
I don't know. It just kind of changed my life. I was like, "Nah, leave that cat." Like I used to like just pet anything going. Like,
Yeah,
but I said, "Nah, I'm not doing this anymore."
I think most animals you could pet, like capybaras. Are you familiar with
I would
capybaras?
love no capybara. See, I think I'm getting into the more obscure pet region of like TikTok and shit like that.
Yeah,
Capybara, raccoon. Do you know what I mean?
raccoons are
We raccoon
unbelievable.
would be sick.
Have you seen those like cafes with the raccoons?
Oh, and like Japan and stuff.
Yeah.
Man.
I think there are some of them. They're like they drug them. They have no teeth and stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, whatever you do in your country is fine.
Yeah.
But it's a tourist tracks. I'm gonna go see it. But they do look. It's just like you just want to squeeze them or something.
It's their wee hands, lad. They just come up to you and they're like,
Yeah, give me whatever you've got.
just give it to me, man. Yeah, I think that'd be neat, lad.
Capybaras. There's a place in Portaferry, the aquarium, and they have like a capybara feeding experience.
No way.
Yeah,
We can't-
booked out until like May, mate. Sort of fuck, you can't get into the capybaras.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
like a
The
VIP.
Taylor Swift of the animal
I
kingdom.
swear to
lad.
God, like it's so someone else needs to import them or something. I imagine they feel like a coconut.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Quite
They're-
rough.
Yeah, a wee bit
Yeah.
like wiry or something.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah.
But I would like one cutting about the gaff because they just look like they're not interested in anything.
Yeah, they just but they seem to be like the type of animal that's just it's like a really chill mate. Like, do you ever
Yeah.
there's videos of them chilling with like alligators
Yeah,
and just
it's like they have like no natural predators. I'm pretty sure,
yeah, that's it. Yeah,
and they're like it's just
yeah,
they're technically rodents, aren't they?
yeah, just big giant rodents.
See, I think I could get behind a pet rat.
Yeah. Oh, do you think so? Lad?
Yeah, I quite like.
I'm seeing a lot more people with pet rats.
Yeah, they're just as smart as dogs.
Yeah. I knew a girl who had like 2 or 3 of them, and they were fucking awesome.
They have to have like a wee mate.
They have to have mates. Yeah. They can't be a solid like an animal on its own.
I used to go with a girl who had a ferret,
Right. Oh,
They
brilliant.
are disgusting
For sure.
creatures. They absolutely reek
Yeah.
of just piss.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't like guinea pigs or gerbils.
Do they smell?
Gerbils, maybe just anytime, any memory I've like seen a friend's gerbil as a kid, they're like, "Do you want to see my gerbil?" And you go in there, like, this room stinks of piss. The
Yeah.
whole room stinks of piss. And it's coming from that gerbil. So I'm just not a fan.
Well, that's the thing with an indoor cat too, because they're pissing in boxes, aren't they?
Yeah.
Said I had a rabbit at one point,
Right?
and they are just shitting machines. They would
Oh,
just
yeah.
shit relentlessly, and we had like a hutch out for him out the back.
Yep.
And the reason we got rid of him was because like all of us was just like, I can't clean this. The
Yeah.
smell of shit is just disgusting.
Yeah.
Because you like there was like a tray you pull out at the bottom, and then like that's where all the shit goes, and you're meant to like clean that out. They
Mhm.
clean it like now and again, but maybe like the third time where we're like, this isn't worth it because they're shit animals to have as well.
They're wee bastards and they hate people.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't
They
enjoy.
freak out. You could
Yeah.
have them. You could let them out of the hutch and he start fucking kicking you,
Did,
going nuts.
did yours ever do that thing where it'd be sitting? Sometimes we let ours out in the garden and you go over to pet it and it would jump and just like flick piss at you.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, they do
they
flick
don't
piss.
like, yeah.
Why do they do that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're just hateful wee cunts, but they're so beautiful to look at.
They
do you
are
know?
cute. Like, and I
But they're
do
wee
see some
bastards.
that are like that have a real good relationship with their owners. But I
Uh-huh.
think it's like you have to be like a solo person. Like you can't have like anyone else around it because they have to form like a really strong bond or something.
Yeah, again, it was a situation where we got one when we were kids and nobody had a rabbit, so Ma just phoned up the whole family about, we got a rabbit. All the aunties and uncles' kids were just in the room with this rabbit in a box, just like fucking 12 kids staring at it. From then on, it was just traumatizing.
Yeah, I think
It
that
didn't
would freak
enjoy,
it out.
yeah, it didn't enjoy people at all, man.
I think birds is another one as well that you have to have like a real strong relationship with them before they're like dead on to you.
Yeah, is that the one? Like, I see, like, Belfast seems to be a big
Yeah,
parrot sanctuary, lad.
Kiko or Kiki or something.
Yes, lad, Kino or whatever his name is.
Yeah, it's something like that. And
Fucking
it just said, "What the fuck?"
we legend, lad. Did you ever see
Yeah.
it ringing for a chip?
Yeah,
It's just like, right, check my reg, please. All right, mate. All right, thank you. Bye. It's unbelievable.
do you know crows can do that too?
Yes.
And it's not like it's quite disappointing to think that that's like them speaking, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's just them mimicking what they hear,
And
which
they're
is
like
upsetting.
better at parrots.
Yeah, crows are.
doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
crows.
yeah.
But crows are smarter as well. So crows can like not have a conversation, but they like if you say something to it, it'll know like what to respond basically.
Wild, dude.
Speaking of animals, speaking to you, have you seen these videos of the dogs and stuff that like press the buttons?
Yes, I love that.
I don't know if I like it.
Yeah.
Because there was one.
Bridging the gap, lad.
Have you not seen the one bunny? And it was like, why is bunny dog? And it was
Fuck
like it has an existential crisis. And it ended up. I'm not even joking. It ended up depressed.
Fuck
The
off.
woman had to delete her TikTok and everything. I'm pretty sure.
Holy shit, it was given too much knowledge, lad.
Yeah,
It was like fucking Adam and Eve eating that apple. It just
Yeah.
ruined their life.
I think that's what happened with the apple.
Just it gained too much knowledge, lad. And it just
What's the apple of knowledge?
was it not? I don't know what it was.
It was you weren't allowed to eat the. It was in the Garden of Eden, and it was like the one thing God was like, just don't eat that apple.
Don't eat that, man.
But why put it there then?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, see, God is just a sadistic fuck sometimes.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you seen 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple?
No, I haven't.
Very good.
I've heard this, and I've heard it's. I've keep hearing it's so good that I can't. I haven't even seen the one before it.
Oh, have you not?
But I was so tempted just to go to the cinema to watch the Bone Temple. But
Nah,
do you need?
You do. You need.
Right,
You would
okay.
appreciate it more if you went.
Right,
Actually, I went to
okay.
go see it last night with my friend who hasn't seen any of them,
Right, okay.
and I was like, "Did you like that?" And they were like, "Yeah."
They're like, I don't know what the fuck that
Yeah,
you brought me to. Yet.
because that one is so far removed from 28 Days Later.
Yeah,
Have you seen those?
I've seen 28 days and 28 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just so much different, and I think you wouldn't get a. You just need to see 28 years to sort of because you won't have a fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I've watched so many reviews on. Like, I do this weird thing now where I don't watch movies. I just watch reviews of movies. I'm like, that's kind of like watching.
They're like spoilers included, and you're like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, but I don't mind a spoiler, lad. I'm like, tell me,
Really?
it won't even ruin it for me. I'm like, oh, I'm excited to see the bit that you just told me of.
That's mental.
Isn't it crazy?
That's insane. 'Cause I'll be like, I hope I forget about this, but then I'm thinking, I hope I forget this so much that I just keep remembering it by accident.
Yeah, you can't. What's the worst movie you've seen in recent memory?
Oh, worst one off the top of my head, The Northman. Fucking hell, I hated
Oh,
it.
is that with the Skarsgård? By the Vikings?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I fucking hated
What?
that
You
film.
hate it?
Because I went to go see it with me and Paul, and halfway through, I was saying to him, I was like, "Are you enjoying this?" And he was like, "No." I was like, I haven't the fucking clue what's going on.
I love when that happens in a movie. You just all turn to each other like,
This
"It's
shit,
shit.
yeah.
It is shit. Okay." And
Yeah,
now we can acknowledge that.
I don't think we didn't walk out. Like, we did stay to the end because we were like, it must get good at some point because it's got all these good reviews.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it ended. I was like, oh, shite.
Yeah, it kind of freaked me out. Nicole Kidman is terrifying looking at it. She
Is
looked,
she in it? I don't. I just remember being
she's the mum.
enraged
Yeah.
because none of it makes sense. It's so like art housey bollock,
So art housey,
isn't
yeah.
it? And it's your man Robert Eggers. I have beef with this
Do you know
fucking
what
guy.
though? It's
Nost-
not
what?
entirely his. It was him with somebody else. I think made the Northman.
No, but he has other films though. But he
But
has,
it
and
is
they're all the
it's
fucking
all
same.
it's other movies are
Because
very similar.
there's the witch, and it's fucking shite
Uh,
too. What's
I
the other?
hated the Nosferatu.
I liked it because it wasn't as fucking weird as the other ones.
No, the only reason I wouldn't say hate to be fair, but it was one of those movies like halfway through it, I'm like, is this still on? Are we still here? What the fuck?
When you think about it, because it is the story of like Dracula, and it's like he's just horned out and he wants to
It
rise.
really is just a
But like,
really horny guy.
I thought it was a wee bit too almost like over sexualized, which is maybe the whole point of it. So like, it's not really like sex films as much.
I totally agree.
I hate it. But I had read, so I wanted to I didn't read Dracula. I read the Wikipedia page for the plot of Dracula
Yeah, yeah.
because I wanted to compare the two, and they're pretty similar. But I thought Skarsgård was good in it with the voice and everything.
Yes.
You must bounce on it.
You must give me sloppy toppy.
And my favorite part is when he's like, "You have 3 nights." He goes, "This is the first night," just to clear things up.
Just imagine we're starting right now.
It's right now. It's first night.
Yes.
One more nights.
Yeah, I thought she was hard. No, I think the only movie I've ever walked out on was Alvin and the Chipmunks too. It was that, yeah. So me and my cousin Aaron went to see Alvin and the Chipmunks too. I can't remember the full title, but halfway through it, we both got like, I just had like anxiety because we both had PSPs and we both realized you could get porn on the PSPs. So our PSPs just became fucking loaded with porn. It's fucking little sticky porn machines, lad. And they were both in my house, and we went to see Alvin and the Chipmunks. And halfway through it, I was like, "Lad, my ma is absolutely going to go through them fucking PSPs." And we just were like, "Right, let's go." Just got up straight to the
So it
house.
wasn't even because the film was bad.
The film was also terrible. It wasn't helped by the porn anxiety.
Did she go through it?
Nah, she was no reason to But it was just one of my moments where I was like, "That's literally what's going to happen." And even if it's not, I have to go and make sure it doesn't happen.
How far in did you get the Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Lad, I don't even know. I can't remember the movie. It was just a haze and pure panic. I said, "We need to get the fuck out of here." And they were like singing Funky Town in like some high pitched accent. I said, "We need to escape, lad."
I don't think I've ever walked out of a film. Maybe I have, and I just can't remember. But I remember my dad fell asleep at Cat in the Hat, and I was fucking livid about it.
You're like, "You're not watching this masterpiece. You piece of shit."
And like thinking back, it's one of the worst films ever.
Terrible, lad.
But it's also class because it's so shit.
Do you know what? It scares. I had this weird thing. I must have had a real fear of the uncanny valley as a kid because that movie just terrified me to death.
The Uncanny Valley.
Do you ever hear the
Is
uncanny
that
valley?
what Nears a Who? Like the sort of Hoovers, is it?
No, no, no. So the uncanny valley is like, I don't know if it's like some kind of psychological effect where if you see something that looks, say, for example, looks human but slightly off,
Yeah.
and it scares you because you're like, there's something not right about that
Yeah.
guy. That's called the uncanny valley.
Right. Okay.
Like, so say, like, you've seen a guy walking down the street at night, but he was smiling the entire time.
Yeah.
You're like, the fuck, that's kind of unnerving. What are you smiling at in the
Yeah.
middle of the night? But yeah, the Who faces
The way that they point out and everything.
and the whole village looked like that. I was like,
Well,
if I was there, I'd be terrified
it's
to
the
death.
same with the Grinch.
Yeah,
And
wasn't
things
a
like
fan
that.
of Grinch.
Never been a fan of any of them really. To be fair, I've never actually watched the Grinch.
One of my earliest memories of terror in my life was we used to go to Galway every year as a family, and loads of buskers, and there was this one busker who had this puppet on strings, and he was just making it dance, but it was a puppet of like an old man, and he had it singing "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees, and I just remember. Literally, like weeks later, being in my bed, couldn't get that out of my head, screaming. I'm like, that's too much. It was just so.
I think I feel I've experienced it. I was getting a bus one day,
Yeah.
and when I got on the bus, there was this guy, and he had the most red bloodshot eyes I've ever seen in my life. and he was playing with a deck of cards
Yeah.
on the
Like,
bus.
what are you doing?
And I was like just shuffling them. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, he's really unsettling me. And then like these girls got on the bus and he like stirred them out. But he was like in like I was going to work and he was going to work, I think. He was in like a full suit and everything. And I just remember like looking at his eyes and thinking, what the fuck? And then whenever I got off the bus, like I was sitting behind him, and then whenever I was got off or whatever, the bus was driving past, and I looked up if I could see him again. And he just stared me out the whole time.
No way.
And I just saw the eyes, and I goes, "What in the name of Christ have I just seen?" Have I just seen the devil or something?
Yeah, man. At them moments where you're like, have I just witnessed some kind
Like,
of
what the fuck is that all
satanic
about?
preacher?
Yeah,
That's mad. I feel like if you're on the bus with a deck of cards, anything you said to that guy, he'd like relate it to the cards.
yeah.
One of those, like you said, what he had today, and he's like, "Oh, the cards will tell." You're like, "What?" Do you know what I mean? Just like one of them weird people. It's like
Cards with them.
I went to see one of the Jason Statham movies because I just found them hilarious, and it was The Beekeeper. It was called
Right.
just The Beekeeper, and the story was he was just like an ex fucking military guy, of course, best to ever do it,
Yeah.
obviously, and but he'd retired and he'd become a beekeeper, but they needed him for one last mission. So they like came to him and he was like, "Oh, just keep bees now." And that's it. But then they finally convinced him, of course. And the whole way through everything like beats the shit out of the guy kills him. He'd reference the bees. He'd be like, "Let the bees come together to protect their queen." Shoots through the head. You're like, "This is phenomenal, lad." Do you know what I mean?
Have you ever seen Crank?
No, I haven't seen Crank, but I want to
Crank
go
is one
through
of
it.
the best Jason Statham ones.
I've recently got a letterbox just because I'm like, fuck it, I'll get one.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good idea to go through the Jason Statham
Yeah,
fucking
his premise is that he has like something in his heart, and he needs to keep his like BPM above a certain amount, or
yes.
else he'll die. And I'll not spoil the film, but at one point he's like about the dad. He's like, I need to just fuck someone, and he rides this girl just in the middle of Chinatown, and all the Chinese people are watching him.
Well, that's like the biggest Hail Mary of trying to fuck someone. If I don't fuck you now, I'm gonna die. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm literally gonna die. You're like, okay.
I think try that technique. There's something in my heart. It'll explode if you ride me.
Like, oh my god, okay. No, I need to get into that, lad. But no, he's fucking legend. I seen a clip online, and it was this impressionist in America, but he was on a radio show with Jason Statham, and they were like laughing away, and he was like, "Oh, I actually have an idea for a Jason Statham movie," and he was like, "All right, what is it?" And he's like, "Do you know the way you're always so quiet in your movies? You talk like that there." And he's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Got an idea. I want to make a movie called The Librarian." And he's like, "It's just you going over the guys and be like, boy, I thought I told you to be quiet." So that is incredible.
What is this whole sort of genre though? And he does do it the best.
Yeah.
But of like, ex-military guys, but they've retired and now there's something boring, like the beekeeper, the accountant.
God,
Do you know what I mean?
so it's just some random job. Yeah.
The engineer, the equalizer. No, I don't even know what kind of job that would be.
What's that even mean? Yeah. Fuck, I know it's the Mr. Whippy. You're just like, no, I just make Mr. Whippies now, lad. Ice cream.
He would have good catchphrases.
Oh, for sure, lad.
You're about to get whipped.
Fucking, that'd be unbelievable. I think that'd be an amazing, like, hero's vehicle as well. An ice cream
An
van.
ice cream truck.
Souped up the fuck, yeah.
Because it's always portrayed as the villain, the ice cream
Yeah, it
man.
is, yeah.
Look at the Dexter. I think one of the villains was an ice cream.
Oh, yes, the ice guy.
Yeah, what was his
Wasn't it?
fucking name? There's Bay Harbor Butcher,
The ice pick.
Trinity.
What was he? Like, he cut the people up into sections. Was that the very first series?
That's Dexter himself, does it?
Does it? All right, okay.
So is it the ice truck killer or something?
Yeah, ice truck killer. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
He's
he
an
like
ice cream
freezes
man.
the bodies
Or
and the
let's bring out the ice cream man as the good guy.
yeah.
How come ice cream men feel underrepresented in films because they're always
I would say
you know
so.
the way like Middle Eastern men or like and Russians as well always like why are we always portrayed to be the bad guys? Well,
100.
we stop being the bad guys.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe this is why representation matters, lad.
Yeah.
We need to make a ice cream hero movie.
What will we call it?
Oh fuck! Now you're putting me on the spot. Some with
It
sprinkles.
would be Mr. Whipping.
It could just be Mr. Whippy. Yeah, that'd be good. Have you seen any like particularly weird ice cream van names?
No, I don't. They're always just called like Mr. Whippy or just the guy's name. I have a catchline for it.
Right. Okay.
Justice is served soft.
Oh,
or soft served.
Soft served, yeah.
Because if you say justice is served soft, it sounds like some sort of porn
It's
film.
a really sad porn movie with a dude with like
Like,
erectile dysfunction.
this doesn't happen all the time.
We're gonna solve your mother's murder after I figure this out.
Yeah, justice is soft served,
Yeah,
Mr. Whitby.
that's great.
Will it be Statham, or do you think we can get someone better?
See, I do love the idea of Statham, and that would be incredible. But who else could fill those shoes?
We need someone.
Liam Neeson is also another guy that can actually do that. Yeah,
Do you want to flake with that?
yeah. It's
The worst
like,
Liam Neeson impression ever.
no, that was actually pretty good because we watched Tekken recently as well.
Yeah.
And we were actually like, I love Liam Neeson, but in the first Tekken, he just delivers every line
No, the
in
exact
that
same.
exact same
Yeah,
cadence. He's like, "Oh, we're meeting for lunch tomorrow." Okay, I'm really looking forward to it.
it's my daughter's birthday.
And you're like, lad,
Bit of Batman.
why are you so intense, lad?
Yeah,
Calm
no
down.
wonder you're divorced.
Like, that would have been a nightmare to live with.
I
Like,
have a select set of skills. I love it. You ever see the photos of him pissing himself? I bring this up to any time Liam Neeson's talking about. I will talk about how there's so many photos of him pissing himself.
oh, like, not
Fully
laughing.
yeah, no, like fully like James
Unbelievable.
piss.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen them?
No, I have not.
Okay, hold on, I show you this.
Unbelievable. I'm happy to check this out.
Oh, my laptop will shit itself. I'll show you after. There's so many
Yeah,
photos
please
of
do.
like just a big piss stain in his jeans.
Here, lad, he's just
He can do what he wants.
classic Irish guy, good crack.
There's also a video of him, and it's like on a red carpet or something, and he turns around and he doesn't know someone's behind him, and he goes like that, but he looks really angry about it. And obviously there was the whole race thing as well. And he was
Oh yeah, that crazy thing as well. That phone call or voicemail or something like was it?
it was an interview.
Oh, in the middle of an interview.
It was like someone he said like his like family member was assaulted by a black man. He was like, I just went out looking for any black bastard I could find. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know
His
if you
agent's
should
like, Jesus
Jesus,
Christ, bro.
Liam, for fuck's sake.
No, my favorite thing about the Tekken movie that we watched was obviously he just found out his daughter was fucking kidnapped, like via the phone call. Got his wife's new husband to fly him to Paris,
Yeah.
and then and then it just cuts to him in Paris, like walking up the street, but he's holding a baguette, and then just like goes into the apartment she was kidnapped from, sets it down, and doesn't even touch it. It's like, did someone just give that to you when you landed in Paris? Where did that come
Have you ever been to Paris? That is what happens.
from? Like, bonjour, no way. It was bizarre, and
What's
that
the-
happens like maybe 2 or 3 times in the movie.
Well,
But
yeah.
there'll be an intense walking scene where it's a guy going in this, and he's got a baguette, like the police chief as well. Lance, he's got a baguette too, so it happens several times.
Was it a filled baguette or was it
Full baguette, yeah.
no filled or like
Oh no, just
a full stick of
straight
baguette?
up stick of baguette in the bag.
They must have had leftovers from the cast crew or something.
Yeah,
the
they're like,
cast
we really
lunch.
need to let people know we are in Paris. Take that baguette.
the
lad.
Eiffel Tower's in the background and
Yeah.
all, just to make it clear,
Just
really
to
having
be-
his home.
Presto clear, we're in a different country.
It'd be good if he killed him with a baguette,
Oh fuck yeah, that'd be amazing.
like John Wick style, you know, with a pencil.
Yeah, or like them old Arnold movies. When did you ever see the one where he kills a guy by chucking what is it, a pipe through his stomach or a pipe through his chest, and the dude gets pinned up against the wall into another pipe, and a pile of steam comes out, and he goes, "Let off some steam, Bennett," as he dies. It's just incredible.
I was watching The Running Man, like the original one, the other day.
Yeah.
I don't know, the guy's lucky he had muscles because he's one of the worst actors you'll ever see.
Incredibly bad. Yeah.
Everything you talk about an actor who delivers his lines all one way, the guy can barely speak.
And it's bizarre.
And people just like, yeah, get this big muscly fucker in every film ever.
But I love him. Like I used to like see his Instagram videos all the time. I don't really anymore. But his life just became like obviously he did all that, and then he was just chilling in his house, and he's like pet donkeys. Did you ever see that?
Really?
Yeah, and the video was just him smoking a stogie. He's like, I'm just chilling by the pool with my donkeys. There's a couple of donkeys in the background just smoking a cigar. I'm like, just living the dream.
My favorite video of him is with the cigar, and he's like, I smoke my stogies where I want.
That's right. He's like,
You can't smoke stogies in your house. Your
You-
wife doesn't let
you
you.
have to hide. You have to take them outside and smoke in secrecy. Oh, it's so
I
good.
smoke
Like,
my, but donkeys, another animal that need friends.
for sure, man.
They also, fun fact about donkeys that I might have just made up, but I'm pretty like 70% sure I've heard it somewhere, is like they have absolutely no use anymore because of like farming equipment and all.
Uh-huh.
So people just get them just for the crack.
Yeah, they'll just have like a
They're just, like,
donkey on the
companions.
farm.
Yeah,
and-
because they make good friends to horses and cows and like everything.
Uh,
Goats, they don't like goats though.
yeah, goats are big cunts, but I love
I
them.
love a goat.
I love a goat,
I
man.
love a goat.
But they just seem like if you were an animal in a confined area with other animals and there was a goat, you'd be like, fuck this guy, lad.
This
Just
guy's a dick.
this guy's such a cunt. Just run around jump kicking people for no reason.
Climbing on,
It's like, oh, he's on my back again.
fainting.
He's on my back again, lad. Just
Off me.
Get off me, lad. What is your problem?
They faint and this was like when they faint, it's like, oh, he's dead finally.
Oh yeah, like
Gets back up again. You're like, fuck's sake.
yeah, that's their defense mechanism is just freeze and collapse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's one I follow, like people have accounts for their animals on TikTok and I follow all of them.
yeah.
There's one, the Gary the goat. There used to be one in Australia called Gary, but this one's in England.
I remember that the comedian.
Yeah,
He went
yeah.
around Australia with his goat.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that.
But
Dude.
this Gary is just a cunt. Like, this woman owns like a llama farm.
Right.
So like people come and like they can walk the llamas and like it's like a whole thing. It might be llamas or alpacas, one of the two. But they also have goats, and whenever people are out walking the llamas, the goat will just come with them and just like chew people's clothes.
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
menace, man.
And your woman videos would be like, Gary, fuck off! We've got fucking visitors here. Stop being a cunt.
Nah, they're just living their best lives. I think fucking we goats.
I think
But
they also need to have a wee friend.
yeah, do they? They have to have a couple.
I think
kids.
so. That's my problem. If I would get one of these animals to need a friend, and I'd be like, yeah,
Well, that one might
That-
not like the goat. He might
Yeah,
be different. Mate, and you're just you in your house for like 70 different
70
animals,
goats.
like different species. You're like, I don't know what's going on here anymore. Just gonna
Start like we cruise and all.
You're like the goats have taken over downstairs. I'm stuck in the bathroom, lad. There's a fucking gang war going on with the goats and the parrots upstairs. Fucking nuts in here.
The parrots are calling them all sorts of slurs.
Yeah, this got out of control, man. Oh, lad, we're real heavy on animal.
I know.
we love what we animal.
There's two. That's nature boys. That's what
Nature
we are.
boys, lad.
You look like a nature boy.
I would say I'm a nature boy. Yeah, definitely. I love a bit of nature.
Would you be camping much?
I would camp at go to Download Festival every year and camp. But
You download.
every year, lad.
Fucking right. I actually meant that. It came into my mind earlier on because because of the Bone Temple last night. There was an Iron Maiden song in it, and I was like, I swear I've seen McKegney in an Iron Maiden top.
Oh, for
I
sure.
wanted to ask you about heavy metal. So you go to download every year.
I've went the past 4 years, and this will be my 5th year.
I remember because believe it or not, was a bit of a metalhead
Were you?
myself.
I heard you were like a wee bit of a goth.
Yeah, I
Goth
was.
kid, yeah.
I would say goth. I was just in the heavy metal, like so.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I always wanted to go to download when I was younger. I
Lad.
think now I would have a panic attack.
No, it's an incredible time.
Is it in
Donington.
Donington? That's
Yeah,
what it
middle of
is.
the racetrack fields. So it's
Right.
like an old racetrack, and they've all right. I may still be used. It looks pretty much
Like for
spotless.
horses or for
no
cars?
for like cars.
Oh fuck, really?
Yeah, and then there's just like in around it, it's just all the stages and the fucking
Metal.
It's incredible.
How
lad.
many days is it?
5 days. It's a lot, lad.
Yeah, I would say
It's a
so.
lot. And the first 2 days, there's no music on. So every year, you're like, we'll go the 5 days. And
Why?
every year,
What's on the first 2 days?
there is like a little village with loads of amusements. And but every time you get there on the first day, and you're like, why the fuck are we here 2 days early?
Yeah.
There's nothing to do. Oh, we just got to drink. And then you just drink for 5 days.
Well, famously, I don't know if many people know this, but metalheads can drink like absolute fuck.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
It's insane the amount of drink they put away.
Do you know what's actually great about it? So obviously you've got the metal shows and it's like all different levels of rock. So you have real soft stuff, you
Yeah.
know, right up to heavy metal and things. But because you're listening to like metal and rock for days, then like some random band like what the fuck called? Who sing the Venga Boys
Yeah.
will just be doing an appearance in a tent. And like it will get rammed out by everybody there and it will be way harder than want to go
Metal.
fucking nuts, dude. So the Venga Boys played last year, and it was probably the best night.
There must be some amount of injuries on it every year.
Oh, I'm
With
sure.
the mosh pits, like
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, but you know what? A mosh pit, everyone's really.
they look after each other.
As
Yeah.
fucked up as it looks, everybody's really dead on.
I lost my shoe at an industry.
How the fuck?
I have no idea. I was getting tossed about like a little wet lettuce, I swear, because I'm not a big guy, you know, not a tall guy, like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was just getting, and I was like 14 or something when I went to go see them. It was Enter Shikari,
Yes, man.
and we got
And
up.
they have hectic crowds.
Yes, fucking hell.
Hectic, like.
And the shoe came off. Someone did hand it back to me, but
Right.
you know when you have to put a shoe back on that's tied, and you're like,
Yeah.
fucking hell, you're down on your knees and everything.
Yeah. No, I know. One of the worst things that happened to me there was we all bought these like I think I brought like a brand new T-shirt for a band. I don't even know what band it is. And then we were seeing Skindred, and one of their
Yeah.
famous things is helicopter.
Yeah.
The entire audience takes off their tops and does this. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Took it off. Started spinning my T-shirt. It caught someone else's T-shirt and just went about 7 miles. That's because just kept catching T-shirts. I was like, Gone.
Perpetual motion of
Never
tears.
seen it again. It's like it's probably still going, lad, somewhere.
I'm gonna hit you with some metal bands here, and you'll
Right.
let me know if you've heard of them. I'm gonna get more obscure the more I go down.
Oh no, I'll be shit at this. I'll
Well,
let you
yeah,
know. I like what I like,
yeah,
and I only know the songs I like of that band.
right,
So
okay,
I'm not one of these people that will like get albums and like
yeah.
tear through it. But ask away.
Municipal Waste,
I know them.
you know them?
I think they were playing Limelight like there last year.
Were they?
Yeah,
I actually quite like them still.
I was meant to go to that and then didn't.
They're pretty like beer heavy. Like they're all about like fucking drinking beers
Yes,
basically.
yes, yes.
Ailstorm,
Hailstorm, yes,
yeah,
like them.
they supported fucking oh, what do you call them? Dragon, what do you
Dragon Force.
Dragon Force. They
So,
supported Dragon Force in Mandela Hall,
oh,
and I went to go see them. And there's a photo of me with the keyboardist from Ailstorm,
the other
and
one.
I went for Ailstorm. I wasn't big into Dragon Force. I knew fucking through the fire and the flames.
Yes,
But they were actually good in fairness. But Ailstorm stole the show. Pirate metal themed, if anyone doesn't know.
yes, man. They played. I think they played Limelight maybe 2 years ago as well.
They're
Seen
Scottish, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. It's the most bizarre thing because you're like, oh, pirate themed, and you're like, okay, cool. And then you get there, and the guy's like dressed up like a teenager, but he's like, he just had like a snapback and
Oh,
all.
I swear they were pirates when I went to go see
And
them.
they had a big inflatable rubber duck on stage. It was
Oh,
great,
what?
lad. The whole thing was nuts.
I remember Wenches and Mead, isn't that one of their songs?
Wenches and Maid, Jen. Is that the one?
Bring
That,
me flagons of or no,
there's one that's like, we are here to drink your bitch.
yeah.
And you're just like,
Pretty sure
yeah.
they have a whole album dedicated to fucking Captain Morgan's.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And they do the great thing where like everybody's on the ground rowing and shit.
Yeah.
Man, do you know what? Going to metal concerts has ruined every concert for me because, like, you'll go to download and it's just 5 days of you're so hyped and
Yeah.
shit like that's happening. Mosh pits at every band, and then I was working at like one of them like security guardy jobs. You're not really security. You're standing. Do people stand in front of the
My
stage?
man does that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
event set.
Event sec. Yeah.
Yes, I worked.
No way.
I've worked everywhere, lads. Everywhere. So I worked event sec for a bit. So and it was right after download, and it was a Paolo Nutini concert, and I like Paolo Nutini.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Fuck, this is the worst experience." of my life." 'Cause everyone was just standing like that. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this sucks."
There's definitely no like a mosh pit. You get them at rap concerts now though.
Yeah, you do rapping is getting more not more hype, but it's like it seems to be a thing where you do get the mosh pits
Like
at
a
the
Playboy
concerts now.
Cardi gig or something, you can see a
Yeah.
few mosh pits. I was never a big fan of them.
Do you know who you need to see? What rap?
No,
Mosh pit.
rappers. No, mosh pits. Yeah,
Do you know who you need to go see? And they're coming to Limelight. And you should definitely go. It's Joey Valance and Bray.
yeah, the rappers.
Yeah, dude,
Fuck, are they coming
they're
here?
coming to Limelight one
When's that?
this year. I think in June,
I'd go see that hundred
April maybe,
percent.
April, May, or June. One of those
I
three.
thought they'd be bigger than that.
They're huge in America. I think
Aye,
they're just starting to pick up over here properly.
very like Beastie Boys.
Very like almost like just a more polished, almost sounding
Yeah,
Beastie Boy, like more up to date, modern what
yeah.
it would sound like
If
now.
Beastie Boys recorded on modern equipment,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
the Beastie Boys released an album in like 2006.
Yeah, that's right. What
Is it
was that? Is that
fuck,
like
it's like all different colors. Lee Majors Come Again's on it. I
right? Okay.
can't remember what you call it.
But no, Joey Valance and Bray. Like that, I can totally picture a mosh pit to
Oh yeah,
their music. It's very hype. Do you know what I mean?
I think like niche artists like that, you'll
Yeah,
get stuff.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
will.
No, and I'm starting to see a lot more of that sound, and also rap mixed with metal,
Yeah,
like a lot, like almost Rage Against the Machine type.
yeah.
I'm seeing like a lot of that stuff, and I fucking that. I love that mixture. Like,
There was a band on before Enter Shikari called Activist,
right?
and
Okay.
they're what do you call it? Gent metal. You know, like it's like DJENT metal.
No, I haven't
It's
even heard of
like
this.
have you ever heard of like Meshuggah? Meshuggah?
No.
It's like it's something to do with like the drumming in it is like a certain way. I don't know, but they I need to be careful what way I say this. You know the Kanye West song "In Paris."
Yes,
They
yes.
do a cover of that. They do,
Okay.
and it's unbelievable. It's
Deadly.
class.
Oh, that'd be class, man. Yeah. Oh, I fucking love this. Have you any more metal bands?
Obscure ones. Well, speaking of Kanye West, there's a black metal band called Burzum,
Burzum, right?
right? We'll finish on this. This is a pretty interesting fact. So there was
No, I could get so boring and just talk about this all day. Like,
there was two Norwegian black metal bands. One was called Burzum. Burzum was just one fella, sorry, and I think he was actually in Mayhem at one point. Then he killed one of the other fellas in Mayhem
shit.
with a shotgun or something. There, and I can't really remember too much about that story. But and then he started Burzum. And then he was like real like black metal, like he's a neo-Nazi. He
Yes.
burnt down churches and went to jail for arson.
Right. Okay.
So maybe it was a different fella and Mayhem killed him because I think he would have went for that.
Everyone was like, "That was so metal that we're letting you off
You
with
know,
it, lad. Get on that stage, lad."
he burned down the churches, though. Bits Fog Vicerness, that's what you call him. He has a song. I can't remember what you call it, but it's like a real long fucking Norwegian title, and it's basically like an electronic thing. But Kanye West sampled it for a Gucci Mane song called Pussy Print,
Right.
and
Okay.
it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And Kanye West got a lot of stick for it, but this is before Kanye was a neo-Nazi.
Yes.
So, like when you think about it, like the signs were kind of there. Why does he know about this fucking
Yeah.
neo-Nazi black metal artist?
Yeah. And the people getting offended by that, you're like, you have no idea what's about
Yeah,
to come, man. You have no idea where this
you go
goes.
back in time to see
Yeah.
this. It gets much worse.
Yeah. You should have been happy about this. Like
Yeah,
this. You
this
should
is
let
like
it slide.
this is fucking nothing compared to
Yeah.
what he's gonna do. But they're good. Mayhem actually have a song called Chainsaw Guts. Fuck, that's what I love about
Yeah.
like extreme metal bands. Is like they'll just name it anything.
Is it Cannibal
Cannibal Corpse,
Corpse?
Icon Blood.
Yeah. Is it the? But was it one of the guys in that band? They found like piles of actual corpses in his house.
No,
Was
I'm pretty sure they're actually like normal guys.
one of them bands, and I thought it was them, but maybe it's not. But there was a band, and the guy recently got in trouble because he would like go to graveyards, and he just had dead skeletons and
That's
bodies
insane.
all over his house. And you can watch like the release police footage of them just going through the house, and there's just skulls, like real dead people. And then they go like, "Oh, we never saw it coming," and then it lists the names of the band or the songs, and they're like, "I have corpses in my house. My house is full of
I love
skulls."
skeletons.
Okay, we should have seen it.
I sleep with skulls in my bed.
Like, oh, we never seen that coming. But
I'll see a lot of those are like they talk about like their songs will be titled things like that, and then like they're like the most normal people ever.
well, I think that's part of why like real metalheads are like such lovely people
Yeah.
when you meet them, is because they have that controlled setting to let out the aggression, which is
Yeah.
the mosh pit. And then after that, they're just like, "Hey, do you know what I mean?
So
Nice guy."
let's drink 90 beers.
And I look insane, so I can be lovely in real life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like they don't have to like showboat because they're like, no one's gonna fuck with them.
I love the t-shirts, the
Yeah,
band
me too,
t-shirts.
lad. I have a way. Do you know the way you can save an Instagram and make wee collections?
Yeah.
One is just clothes, and it's just all that shit that I
Yeah.
just want to go through and buy.
Even like see like the proper like death or is it death metal like the logos where it's just scribbles and it's like there used to be a meme. It's like, is this just random scribbles or is it a death metal logo? And like you literally can't tell the
Yeah,
difference.
the more fucked up the logo is, the more like incomprehensible
Yeah.
the songs will sound. Oh man, I'm excited for downloading
When is it?
June, like the 11th to the 14th or something like that,
You
or
go
like
for the
10th
5
to
days
the
again?
14th or something like that. I can't remember. Oh, it's maybe those are the concert dates, but it's on a couple of days before that. Yeah, probably will.
Just the whole 5 days.
Yeah,
Make it crack. Maybe I will go one year.
lad, here even you can even go for one day for 100 quid.
Is that all it is?
Yeah,
That
100
must
quid
be
per
worth
day.
it. Who are you most looking forward to seeing on it this year?
Who the fuck is even on it this year, lad? That's my thing. I don't even really go for the headliners anymore. I'm just going for the crack. But I think Linkin Park are headlining.
With the woman now?
Yeah, with a woman, and I can't even remember who the fuck else is playing. Like last year, it was fuck. I don't know. That was 2 years ago. I can remember. It was like Metallica, Slipknot, and Bring Me the Horizon were the headliners.
I love Metallica.
It was phenomenal weekend, lad.
I'd
Do you know
say
who
so.
actually blew the fuck? Bring Me the Horizon.
Really?
Was it? No, it's not Bring Me the Horizon. Fuck, are they called? One of them bands. Who the fuck's Bring Me the Horizon?
They're like screamo emo metal.
Maybe it is. Oh, it is them.
Yeah.
I didn't really like them before that, but they put on a fucking show, lad.
I'd say they would, to be
They
fair.
put on a fucking show. And then Slipknot were just
I love Slipknot.
beautiful. They're so
I remember
good.
whenever I was in the metal, it was like a real, because they were new metal, everyone would like sort of look down on them, and then it's like, I still like them, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, nah. That's like the Reddit forums before download every year is just a bunch of people complaining about the lineup.
It's very elitist.
Oh, it's so
I
annoying.
will
And then
say
you
that.
go and everyone just it'll be Venga Boys will have the biggest crowd. You're like,
Yeah.
just shut the fuck up. All you just
have a good
admit you
time.
like things like, do you know what I mean?
McKegney, sir, it's been an absolute pleasure to
Lad,
have
it
you
was
in the
lovely.
kitchen.
It was
Is
lovely.
there anything you'd like to plug?
Just follow me on Instagram at James McKegney. I need to get them numbers up, lad. I'm tired of my old followers. I need some new ones. I need to get
Fuck
some
them.
new followers.
Get them all out.
Aye, lad.
Any gigs coming up?
Kiwis this weekend, and then in Hollywood with Paddy McDonald. I think is on the 20th of Feb. That's only two I've got coming up so far. But it's just start. I'm literally just starting to get back into the gigs.
Yeah.
I took a wee 2 month break, and I'm just like starting to build.
This is you now? Yeah.
Yeah.
You've had your vapes and you're right.
Oh man, it's beautiful. I didn't write one thing.
Waffers is on the 10th of March, I want to say. I can't remember. We've changed the date. The ticket link isn't available just yet, as far as I know. We're just waiting on.
Change it. No tickets. We don't
Yeah,
want you to come.
we don't even know who's playing that yet, to be fair. Unfortunately, Soupy isn't going to make it, but we've got a few things in the pipeline to see who we're going to have. I won't give anything away, but because I can't give anything away.
I don't know what I'm on the giveaway.
Whenever I know more, you'll know more. Hit that like button, subscribe, and put the bells on. Thank you.
See you later.